Michael Strasik from Czech Republic is first driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 2:20.291. Nebojša Brankovic from Serbia in Kemal Strait is P1 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 2:19.891. Jos Arian from Croatia is third on mediums. "30 minutes remaining in the session." Wojtek Adamira in Stavilo is P3 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Sen P is P5. Michael Strasik in Brussels is third. Sen P in bus stop chicane is P5. Nebojša Brankovic is P1 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 2:19.488. Michael Strasik is P3. Wojtek Adamira in Corb Paul Frere is second driving a Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 2:20.223. Michael Strasic in Fania is P3 driving a Lambo. Fantasy M from Poland in Eau Rouge is fourth driving a BMW Z4. Potato in La Source is 7th driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. "25 minutes remaining in the session. Fantasy M in Puhan is P4. Michael Strasic is third. Yas Arian in La Source is P4. Best lap is a 2:20.498. Sen P in Kemmel Straight is P7. Jason Frankovic is P1. Potato in Lacombe is P7. Nebojasa Brankovic in Kemmel Straight is first driving a Huracan. Potato in stabilo is P6. Fantasy M in Kemmel Straight is 5th. Best lap is a 2:20.323. Michael Strasik is 4th driving a Huracan GT3. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Nebojsa Brankovic in Rivaj is P2. Michael Strasik in Fania is 4th. Fantasy M is P6. Sun P is P7. Nebojsa Brankovic in Kemmel Straight is 2nd driving a Huracan. Fantasy M in Stavilo is P6. Kis Balish from Hungary in La Source is 11th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Josip Brankovic and Glans Himmet is P2. Michael Strasik and Corb Paul Frere is third. Best lap is a 2:20.109. Kis Balish from Hungary in Fanya is 7th. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Wojtek Adamira in Corb Paul Frere is 4th. Milan Ealing from Netherlands in Stavelo is 7th driving a BMW Z4. Yusen from Netherlands in La Source is 11th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Michael Strasik in Fanya is P3. King Dotgar from Austria is P9 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Michael Strasik from Czech Republic in La Source is 4th. Potato in Campus is 5th. Best lap is a 2:20.299. Kisbalish in Puhan is P8. Milan Elam from Netherlands in Radijaan is P1. Best lap is a 2:18.261. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Vojtech Adamira in bus stop chicane is 4th. Kisbalish in La Source is 12th. Vojtech Adamira in Rivaj is 4th. Best lap is a 2:19.837. Spiker from Italy is 9th driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Vojtech Adamira is P4. Michael Strasik is P5. Fantasy and from Poland in La Source is P7. King.R in Fanya is P10. Arian from Croatia in Stavilo is P2. Best lap is a 2:18.980. From England in bus stop chicane is P8 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Kiss Polish in Corb Paul Frere is 9th. Best lap is a 2:22.863. Five minutes remaining in the session. Potato is P6 driving a GTR. Brussels is P12 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Milan Ealing in La Source is first driving a Z4. Player is 13th driving a AMG GT3. Jasa Frankovic is third driving a Huracan GT3. Best lap is a 2:19.332. King.R from Austria in Pohang is P10. Best lap is a 2:23.744. Potato in Stavilo is 6th. Faris Sword from Saudi Arabia is 14th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Walter White, WW, from Russian Federation in Rivaj is P15 driving a BMW Z4. I drive from Italy is P15 on softs. Potato in Puhan is 6th. Faris Sword is 15th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Walter White, WW, is 15th driving a BMW Z4. Action is P8. Best lap is a 2:21.090. I drive in Lacombe is P16. Walter White, WW, in Fania is 14th. I drive from Italy in Stavolo is P14. Walter White, WW, in Blanshimont is 13th. The qualification session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. The wind speed is 8 km/h from the north-northeast. Fantasy M from Poland in La Source is P3 driving a BMW Z4. R from Austria in Radojan is P7 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Faris Sword from Saudi Arabia in Malmedy is 8th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Nebojsa Brankovic from Serbia in Radojan is 11th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Faris Sword in Corp Paul Frere is 7th. Josarian from Croatia is 13th on mediums. Is up 2.86 in Kemmel Straight. Josarian is up 3.06 in Rivage. Josarian is up 3.80 in Pohan. Josarian is up 4.29 in Stabilo. Potato is P4 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. 10 minutes remaining in the session. I Drive from Italy is 4th on softs. Spiker from Italy is 5th up 28.04 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. El Garrido from England in Corb Paul Frere is P7 up 16.62 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Yossarian in Puhan is 11th up 0.77. Yossarian is up 0.69 in Stavilo. Spiker in Campus is P9 up 0.59. Spiker is up 0.11 in Blands Himmet. El Garrido in Blands Himmet is 10th up 0.64. Vojtech Adamira is P12 up 17.67 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Fantasy M is 12th. Marmelo from Portugal is 13th up 5.98 driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Michael Strasik from Czech Republic is 7th up 0.18 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Michael Strasik is provisional pole with a 2:19.454. Elgar Inoue Lance Hinton is P6 up 1.35. Spiker van Helle is 12th. Milan Ealing from Netherlands in bus stop chicane is P10 driving a BMW Z4. Milan Ealing is provisional pole with a 2:18.137. Wojtek Adamira is P9 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Walter White, WW, from Russian Federation is 5th up 0.63 driving a BMW Z4. Marmlow in bus stop chicane is P13. I drive is 11th. I drive improved is P11 with a 2:23.530. 5.393 off pole. Wojtek Adamira is P9 up 0.56. Wojtek Adamira is up 0.71 in Corb Paul Frere. Wojtek Adamira improved is P6 with a 2:19.933. 1.796 off pole. Yossarian in Corb Paul Frere is P4 up 0.29. Best lap is a 2:19.456. 1.319 off pole. Zen in Brussels is P16 up 10.91 on mediums. Zen is up 12.12 in Fanya. Zen is up 12.07 in Corb Paul Frere. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Kis Balish from Hungary in Korb Paul Frere is 15th up 15.68 driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Marmlo in Campus is 12th up 0.47 driving a AMG. Nebojša Brankovic in Campus is 14th up 0.50. Marmlo in Stavilo is 12th up 0.31. .61 5.824 off pole. Nebojša Brankovic from Serbia in La Source is P3. Nebojša Brankovic is up 0.16 in Kemmel Straight. The race session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. The wind speed is 6 km/h from the north-northeast. Milan Ealing is P1. Faraz Sword from Saudi Arabia is second on softs driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Nebojša Brankovic from Serbia is third driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Michael Strasic from Czech Republic is P4 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. Jos Arian from Croatia is 5th. Walter White, WW, from Russian Federation is 6th driving a BMW Z4. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race starts. Nebojša Brankovic is first. lost P3 to Michael Stracek. Jos Arian exiting pits. Michael Stracek in Lacombe is 4th. Walter White, WW, in Brussels is P7. Walter White, WW, is now 6th. I Drive from Italy in Pohon is P7. Fantasy M from Poland in Fania is P10 driving a BMW Z4. King.Gar from Austria in Campus is 14th on softs driving a McLaren 650. King.Gar is now P12. On softs driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.3 ahead of Jason C. Matty Nowak NA Rowards is now P17. Neba Jason Frankovic is 3rd, 0.3 behind Milan Ealing. Michael Stracek is P5. Spiker from Italy is P16 on softs driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 0.3 behind Matty Nowak and El Garrido from England in Lacombe is 5th driving a Nissan GT-R GT3, 0.1 behind Michael Stracek. El Garrido passed Michael Stracek for P4. Michael Stracek in Brussels is 5th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3, 0.3 ahead of Walter White, WW. Walter White, WW, is P6, 0.1 behind Michael Stracek. Jason C. in Brussels is 18th on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3. Jason C. passed Zen for P17. From Portugal in Pohon is P20 on mediums driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.2 behind Jos Arian. Jos Arian in Campus is 20th driving a Audi, 0.4 behind Ago. Jos Arian is now P19. Walter White, WW, in La Source is 6th, 0.2 behind Michael Stracek. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Ago is P19, 0.4 behind Jos Arian. Milan Ealing in Lacombe is 2nd, 0.5 behind Ferris Sword. I Drive in Lacombe is 9th. Best lap is a 2:24.822. 7.062 off the fastest lap. Milan Ealing in Pohan is second driving Z4, 0.5 behind Ferris Sword. King.R is 12th, 0.4 behind Fantasy M. Milan Ealing in fourth, Paul Frere on lap 3 is second, 0.4 behind Ferris Sword. I drive in Glans Himant is P9, 0.6 behind Potato. RAZ18 is 21st. RAZ18 entering the pits is 21st. Nevaje Safrankovic is P3. Valentino Kelani entering the pits is P21. Jason C is P16 driving a Ferrari 488 GT3, 0.1 behind Spiker. Jason C is now 15th. Yossarian is 16th. 0.3 behind Jason C. Yossarian was 4.0 faster last lap. RAZ18 exiting pits. Yossarian lost 16th to Spiker. Spiker is P17 driving a 911 GT3R, 0.1 behind Yossarian. Valentino Kelani exiting pits. Milan Ealing in Fanya is P2, 0.2 behind Ferris Sword. I drive in Pohan is P10, 0.3 behind Pachi. Fantasy M from Poland in campus is P12, 0.5 behind King.R. Yossarian in Pohan is 16th. Ferris Sword in La Source is P2, 0.2 behind Milan Ealing. Jason C. in Stavilo is 16th, 0.1 behind Yossarian. King.R entering the pits is P19. Jason C. is now P15. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Milan Ealing in Lacombe is second, 0.1 behind Ferris Sword. Milan Ealing passed Ferris Sword for first. Ferris Sword in Brussels is P2, 0.4 behind Milan Ealing. Walter White, WW, from Russian Federation in Kohan is P6, 1.3 behind Michael Strasik. Ferris Sword in Korg Paul Frere is second, 0.5 behind Milan Ealing. Michael Strasik in bus stop chicane is 5th driving a Huracan, 1.3 behind El Garrido. Ferris Sword is 2nd on softs, 0.4 behind Milan Ealing. Walter White, WW, from Russian Federation in Radayan is P6, 1.0 ahead of Wojtek Adamira. Walter White, WW, entering the pits is P12. Ferris Sword in Brussels is P2, 0.3 behind Milan Ealing. Walter White, WW, is 15th, 0.5 ahead of Spiker. Walter White, WW, exiting pits. Walter White, WW, lost 16th to 0 to hero. I drive is 10th. I drive lost P10 to Kiss Polish. Ferris Sword in Korg Paul Frere is P2, 0.3 behind Milan Ealing. Walter White, WW, in Brussels is 17th driving a Z4, 0.8 behind 0 to hero. Walter White, WW, was 1.2 faster last lap. Ferris Sword is P2, 0.2 behind Milan Ealing. Walter White, WW, in campus is P15 driving a Z4, 0.5 behind Spiker. Milan Ealing in Malmedy is P2. Best lap is a 2:17.760. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Zero to hero from England in Glansfield is 16th driving a McLaren 650, 0.4 behind Walter White, WW. Zero to hero past Walter White, WW, for P15. Ferris Sword is second. Fantasy M is 9th. Fantasy M lost 9th to Kiss Polish. Walter White, WW, entering the pits as P16. Michael Stracek is 5th. RAZ18 exiting pits on softs. Ferris Sword in Kemmel Straight is P2 on softs, 1.3 ahead of Nebojša Brankovic. Nebojša Brankovic was 6.5 faster last lap. Michael Stracek in Brussels is P5, 1.2 behind El Garrido. Kiss Polish from Hungary in Lacombe is 9th on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3R, 2.3 ahead of Fantasy M. Kiss Polish lost P9 to Fantasy M. Marlo from Portugal in Malmedy is P13 on mediums driving a Mercedes AMG GT3, 0.3 behind Jos Arian. Kiss Polish in Pohon is P10, 0.3 behind Fantasy M. Michael Stracek is P5, 1.2 behind El Garrido. Kiss Polish in Glansland on lap 8 is P10, 0.4 behind Fantasy M. Zero to Hero in Fenja on lap 8 is 14, 0.5 behind Spiker. Kiss Polish is 10th. Best lap is a 2:21.847. 4.087 is the fastest lap. RAZ18 entering the pits is P18. Fantasy M is 9, 0.7 ahead of Kiss Polish. leader has just finished the race. Milan Ealing finished first. Ferris Sword finished second. Nebojasa Brankovic finished P3. Nebojasa Brankovic finished P3. Elgardigo finished P4. Michael Strasik finished 5th. Wojtek Adamira finished 6th. Potato finished P7. Hachi finished P8. Fantasy M is P9. Fantasy M finished 9th. Hisbalish finished P10. Yossarian finished P11. Marmlo finished P12. Zero to Hero is 13th. Hero finished P13. Spiker finished 14th. The race session is at Spa-Francorchamps in Francorchamps, Belgium. The wind speed is 9 km/h from the northeast. Spiker is P1. Zero to Hero from England is second, driving a McLaren 650. Josarian from Croatia is third. Fantasy M from Poland is P4 driving a BMW Z4. Patchy from England is 5th on mediums driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. Potato is P6 driving a Nissan GT-R GT3. Wojtek Adamira is P7 driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Josarian is P1. Spiker from Italy and Lossers is P2 on softs driving a Porsche 911 GT3R. 0-0 in Radyan is P3. Zero to Hero passed Spiker for second. Spiker in Lacombe is P3. Spiker lost third to Fantasy M. Patchy in Brussels is fifth. Potato is P5. Milan Ealing from Netherlands in Fania is P6 driving a BMW Z4. Spiker is 6th. Spiker lost P10 to Farah's Sword. Potato and Lance Himmet is 4th, 0.4 behind Patchy. Michael Strasik from Czech Republic in bus stop chicane on lap 1 is 7th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3 battling Nevaja Brankovic. Wojtek Adamira is 9th, 0.1 ahead of Rolf Imhoff. Wojtek Adamira is now P10. Wojtek Adamira is now P9. Potato in Radyan is 4th, 0.3 behind Patchy. Potato passed Patchy for P3. Patchy in Lacombe is P4, 0.2 behind Potato. Patchy lost P4 to Milan Ealing. Michael Strasik in Rivage is P7 battling Farah's Sword. Nevaja Brankovic from Serbia on lap 2 is 8th driving a Lamborghini Huracan GT3, 0.4 ahead of Wojtek Adamira. Nevaja Brankovic lost 9th to Rolf Imhoff. 0-0 in Fania is P2, 0.4 behind Josarian. Die-Hard driver 8 exiting pits on mediums. Potato is 4th, 0.5 behind Milan Ealing. 0 to hero in Blands Himant is P2, 0.3 behind Yas Arian. Apache is 5th, 0.5 behind Potato. Minutes remaining in the session. Vojtech Adamira in La Source is P8, 0.4 behind Michael Strasik. Nebojasa Brankovic in Radomyam is P10, 0.6 behind Rolf Imhoff. Rolf Imhoff from Switzerland in Lacombe is P10 driving a McLaren 650, 0.1 behind Nebojasa Brankovic. Zero to hero is second, 0.5 behind Rosario. Vojtech Adamira in Fania is P8, 0.8 behind Michael Strasik. Zero to hero in Blands Himant is second driving a 650, 0.4 behind Yassarian. Vojtech Adamira in Bus Stop Chicane is 8th, 0.7 behind Michael Strasik. Straight is P3 driving a Z4, 0.8 behind Zero to hero. Vojtech Adamira in Rivage is 8th, 0.9 behind Michael Strasik. Milan Healing in Kahan on lap 4 is 3rd, 0.2 behind Zero to hero. Rolf Imhoff in Puhan is 11th, 0.5 behind Walter White, WW. Walter White, WW, was 2.6 faster last lap. Fantasy M in Fania is 12th, 0.5 behind Rolf Imhoff. Fantasy M passed Rolf Imhoff for 11th. Nebojasa Brankovic in bus stop chicane is P9, 0.5 behind Bojtek Adamira. Nebojasa Brankovic is now 8th. Bojtek Adamira in La Source on lap 5 is 7th, 0.4 behind Michael Strasik. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Rolf Imhoff entering the pits is P11. Nebojasa Brankovic from Serbia in Kemal Straight is P8, 0.5 behind Bojtek Adamira. Bojtek Adamira is 7th. Best lap is a 2:19.815. 2.598 off the fastest lap. Nebojasa Brankovic in Fania is P8, 0.5 behind Bojtek Adamira. Rolf Imhoff exiting pits. Bojtek Adamira is 7th, 0.4 behind Michael Strasik. Nebojasa Brankovic in Blansham is P8, 0.1 behind Bojtek Adamira. Saudi Arabia is 5th driving a Mercedes-AMG GT3. Nebojasa Brankovic in La Source is 8th, 0.4 behind Bojtek Adamira. Is P5 driving an AMG GT3, 0.4 behind Apache. Bojtek Adamira in Lacombe is 7th. P2, 0.4 behind Yosario. Milan Ewan is 1.9 faster last lap. Faris Sort in Fuhan is P5 driving an AMG GT3, 0.4 behind Apache. Nebojasa Brankovic in Fania is 8th, 0.3 behind Bojtek Adamira. Faris Sort in Stavilo is P5 driving a Mercedes AMG GT3, 0.4 behind Apache. Fantasy M in Campus is 10th. Bojtek Adamira in bus stop chicane is 8th, 0.3 behind Nebojasa Brankovic. Nebojasa Brankovic was 0.7 faster last lap. Apache in La Source is 5th, 0.2 behind Ferris Sword. Tech Adamira and Eau Rouge is P8, 0.1 behind Nebajasa Brankovic. Remaining in the session. Patchy in Rivage is 5th, 0.7 behind Ferris Sword. Michael Strasik is 6th driving a Huracan GT3, 0.7 behind Patchy. Patchy is 5th driving a 911 GT3R battling Michael Strasik. Patchy lost 6th to Nebajasa Brankovic. Patchy lost P7 to Tech Adamira. Tech Adamira in bus stop chicane is 7th, 0.8 ahead of Patchy. Patchy is P8, 0.4 behind Tech Adamira. Tech Adamira in Kemmel Straight is 7th driving a Huracan, 0.7 ahead of Patchy. Ferris Sword is 4th, 0.8 behind Potato. Michael Strasik is 5th driving a Huracan GT3, 0.9 behind Ferris Sword. Tech Adamira in Blanshimmet is P7, 1.0 behind Nebajasa Brankovic. Sword is P4, 0.6 behind Potato. Potato is 4th, 0.1 ahead of Michael Strasik. Potato lost P6 to Wojtek Adamira. Potato lost P8 to Walter White, WW. Potato entering the pits is P10. Player entering the pits is P13. Rolf Imhoff from Switzerland and Glenn Himmet is 12 from softs, 1.2 behind Spiker. Walter White, WW, entering the pits is 12th. The leader has just finished the race. Milan Ealing finished 1st. Yossarian finished P2. Gareth Sword finished 3rd. Michael Strasik finished 4th. Nebojasa Brankovic finished 5th. Wojtek Adamira finished 6th. Pachi finished P7. Fantasy M finished 8th. Rolf Imhoff is 9th. Rolf Imhoff finished 9th. Spiker is P10. White, WW, from Russian Federation finished 10th. Player finished P13. Spiker finished 10th. Spiker finished 10th.